I always tell people that one of the factors that could hinder your client's outfit from being accurately fitted on the body is not getting the accurate body measurements. And for you to know how to measure properly, you need to know how to read your tape measure properly, right? And that's why I'm making this video on how to accurately read your tape measure, okay? So guys, I have my tape measure on top the table. So come closer. Let me teach you how to read this in two different ways. So we are going to be learning how to read our tape measure in decimal and in fraction. Yes, you can actually read your tape measure in decimal and in fraction. Okay. Now, guys, let's start with the decimal before we move over to the fraction. Okay. Now, this is the beginning of our tape measure, right? And because we have iron right here, you might not be able to see some of the lines. So I'm going to assume that this is where the zero starts from because this is the actual place that the zero starts from, right? So I'm going to assume that this is where our zero is and this is 1. Do you guys understand? Now, in between this 0 and 1, we have 7 tiny lines. Okay, count with me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, but remember that here is 0 and this is 1. All right, now to read this tape in decimal, you're going to have this as your 0, right? Now, this is 0. Now, the next one, which is this one, I don't know how to place this so that you'll be able, I just hope that you people are seeing it. So this one is 0.125 in decimal place, okay? Now, the next one, we have 0.25. That is quarter of an inch. And now we have this one, 0.375. After that, we have this, which is 0.5, and that stands for half of an inch. Okay. Now, after that, we have this one, which is 0.625. That is what we have here. All right. And then after this, we have 0.75, which is 3/4 of an inch. Now, after that, we have this one, 0.875, and now we have 1 inch. So that is exactly how to read your tape measure in decimal places, okay? Now, guys, since we are done with the decimal, we are going to move over on how to read this same tape measure in fraction, all right? Now, remember that this is our 0 and this is our 1, okay? So from here to here, we have 8 lines, all right? So from this one, we have 0/8, okay? So this stands for 0/8. Okay. Now, after the 0/8, we have our 1/8. Okay. So if you want to say this as a fashion designer, you need to say 1/8. Okay. Now, after this, we have this, which is 2/8. We have this one, 3/8. This is 4/8. So 4/8 stands as half of an inch. All right. And then we have 5/8. We have 6/8. We have 7/8. And we have 1. Okay, so this one is 8/8. So guys, I hope with this explanation you'll be able to read your tape measure accurately, and also you'll be able to measure your clients perfectly. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next one.